Welcome back to the vlog, you guys. It is Tuesday and we are at my, well, what was gonna be an Airbnb, and then we got shut down on it. It also looks like somebody scratched my door frame here. That was all painted. Somebody beat that up. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But we are here today because we got rejected for an Airbnb. So then we put the house on the market for sale and we got it under contract. But there's some things we gotta get done for an inspection. One of which we worked on last week, and it's plumbing. We had to break up the concrete in the basement to get to the plumbing. So we got to check on that, and then we have a couple little things. We have to go upstairs and try to take out a little piece of what they said was drywall. It was actually plaster. They want to make sure that there's no mold behind it. There's a little black spot on it, but it's like, it almost looks like black spray paint or something. And it's right down by the trim, very small spot, but we got to address that. And then we got something else we need to do. Oh, we got to fix a plumbing pipe. So we got 3 things we really got to get done today. But if you guys haven't ever been here before, let me just give you guys a little quick tour of the place. This would be the living room. We were going for like a country style Airbnb house. So we bought a bunch of new furniture. I mean, we decked it out. We got brand new sleeper sofa. Everything is brand new. TV's brand new. It's still got the stickers and everything on it. We got table and coffee bar area, which I've taken a lot from. We got this bathroom right here that somebody must have used. We've had the plumber here working on it, but they must have left the light on. I mean, full furniture, new mattress. We got all the appliances and the goodies in here. I mean, we dumped some money into this property just for it not to work out. And it was all fugazi. It was just silly stuff that the city shut us down about, and we could have got away with it. They actually said that they were willing to work with me, but I didn't want to have to go through the steps because it was going to be months of having to go through hoops just to get this place approved. And then by the time I got done, it would have been winter, and the winter in our town, because we're a small town, just doesn't do as good for Airbnb, and I didn't want to have to deal with the loss all winter long, so I figured I'd sell this one. We're actually closing on another property 2 days from now, Thursday, so we'll have a whole nother property to work on. We might turn that into an Airbnb. We'll have to see. It's got a lot of potential, but we got to get in and we got to see how much it's actually going to take us. Well, let's go check on this plumbing downstairs real quick, see if they've done anything with it, because my plumber never updates me. That's the joys of working with people like that. And it looks like he's got something done. So right here, which is very exciting to see, he used Fernco's right here to connect it, and a Fernco going out. This was clay pipe that was broken, and we've been dealing with trying to fix it here lately. So that's looking a lot better. This is where we were really concerned. But then this pipe right here up here is rusted out. I didn't even know that when I was working on the house. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the pipe like right here and get some 2 elbows, and I'll have to get a Fernco right here to connect it, and we'll just put all new pipe going in and up. That way that's nice and new as well. And then I have an electrician coming by later today because we got to add a extension on the neutral bar. So we have just a list of things we got to get done. I wanted to just check on that to see where that's at, but let's go upstairs and check out that plaster and see how big of a pain it's going to be to cut it all out. First, I'm going to need my toolbox. And what do we take? Do we take this? I think we're going to try this out because plaster is quite the ordeal to get cut out. I think these 2 will work though. Okay, so they want it 4 inches up from the bottom here. So we're looking at basically right above the trim line. And this little spot right here is what they're talking about. They want to see what it looks like behind there. But this is plaster. Sides are drywall. So, of course, I gotta cut the worst piece out. I don't know what to say. I told him, I said, if I pull this off, if I pull this out, I'm not repairing it at all. I'll open it up so you guys can see it, but I'm not going to repair it all. It's a little ridiculous. I basically just need to cut it right above the line. I don't know if this will just cut into it. I've completely dulled this blade out. I hope you guys can see. It's basically went just completely flat. And I don't know if I have enough blades to make this work. What are you supposed to cut plaster with? Okay, I got a rusty, 2 blades. Let's see if I can just break this piece out and see what's behind it. I don't know how much they want. Let me check the email and see what they said for the inspection notice. I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video, but we're here fixing all this stuff for an inspection notice so that the house can sell next week. So all this stuff has to get done. Just a pain in the butt, but yeah, I need to know exactly what they're saying so I can do everything completely the way they want. There's so many, it's weird how they can they're worried about that, but they're not worried about this, which this is nothing to worry about. This is old. Like, this is a closet in here, and this was a closet that was going to be used for my cleaning supplies, so I didn't restore anything in this room or renovate anything in this room because it was just an old room that was going to get dirty and beat up from throwing crap in it all the time. It was going to be my stock room, my supply room, my cleaning room, whatever. It was going to be off limits to everybody that came here in Airbnb, so I didn't fix that, but it doesn't leak. So it's like, why go do all the work, pay all the money for something that's not going to make me any money? So it's weird that they allow stuff like that to go, but then down there, they're like, no, that's not good. But I'm gonna check the notice, see if, 8, 10 inches is enough, or if they want the whole bottom row. I don't know. Okay, so here is what the inspection notice says, and I quote, "Seller to repair sewer line and provide a video camera inspection by a licensed inspector to show line is clear from the bathroom stack to the city main line." Check, we're working on that. That's what I showed you guys a minute ago. But we got it repaired. He needs to put some gravel down there, concrete it, and then inspect it with his camera. But he will get that done. Then it says, seller to cut out and remove drywall in upstairs middle bedroom, which isn't a bedroom, it's a closet, from floor to 4 inches above floor in order for buyer to inspect inside the wall for mold. Okay, so it doesn't say the length that is required, it just says the height that is required. So let me show you guys something. And I don't think I'm trying to pull a fast one on them or nothing like that. I think I legitimately have done what they wanted. You guys can see this isn't drywall. This is concrete. That's concrete, plaster. These are rocks, and that is brick. This is brick that just broke off. If I go any further out there, that's going to be outside. There's gonna be sunlight coming through there. But it doesn't look like there was ever any moisture, anything, ever inside there. So now someone's gotta come through and try to fix that. So I think we did what we were supposed to do. I will politely sweep up my mess, but yeah. And this isn't, I'm not trying to bitch too much about it. Like, I am bitching about it, but just because I always buy a house without any inspections. Like, when I buy something, whether it's a car or a house, my inspections are done by me. And if I buy something and it has a problem, it's nobody else's fault but mine. And you guys might have an argument saying that, oh, well, I don't know houses that well, I don't know cars that well, so that's why I pay someone for an inspection. And yes, that's not terribly wrong, but you can always find things wrong with stuff. Like, there's always going to be problems with houses, always going to be problems with cars. So you guys should really learn to educate you guys yourself, because I haven't known, like, nobody taught me how to do this. It's not like my dad was in construction or my dad was in the cars. He taught me that kind of stuff. Nothing like that. I got my hands dirty and learned it on my own. I learned it by buying houses on my own and buying cars on my own and fixing them up. So I do all my own stuff, and I take full responsibility for when I buy something and I didn't see it when I bought it. But it just seems like it's getting worse and worse. People are just being more picky and nitpicky and complaining about things when they don't know nothing about it at all. Like this house, you could really nitpick so much stuff with it, and it's like this was an unnecessary tear into the wall. Like that didn't need to be done. So I just find it a little ridiculous. Like, it's not that big a deal because it's easy. So it's like, okay, I'll do that for you guys, but it just seems a little overkill, I guess I would say. The plumbing makes sense. That's fair. Like, you gotta have good plumbing. I never noticed it because water still ran through it, but it was cracked. It needed fixed. We got it fixed. I took full responsibility for it. I'm not blaming anybody else. That was something that I bought the house. Now I own the house, so it's my responsibility to fix that. But there's always gonna be problems, even with a brand new house, even with a brand new car. If you think there isn't, I will come and inspect whatever you got. I will prove to you that there is stuff wrong with it. All right, well, without further ado, I really thought it'd be a good idea to just chisel it all out. That way they could not complain and say we didn't expose enough. So now I chiseled all the plaster out, and it's 4 inches up. It's a big mess. I will clean up the mess. Obviously, I'm not rude like that, but I would not want to come to a house like that. That's not how I would want a house left. Whatever. Just do what I'm told. Just do what I'm told. This is why I do not like working for people, though, because things that people do, which are sometimes just, they say, well, we have to do it. It's just part of what we have to do. That's the part that sucks. It's like, I don't know. It just, everything's gone to like, I don't know. It's like corporate kind of style stuff. They're like, well, that's just what we do. Okay, well, whatever. There should be exceptions sometimes because that's a little ridiculous. But I will get a bucket and I'm going to clean it up and move on from it. Okay, so I got this pipe that broke down here. Let me teach you that, turn around. I got it pulled out of the basement already. My electrician showed up, so I was talking to him. He got that breaker fixed. He just put a extra little leg or like neutral bar on it so we could fix one of the neutrals that was doubled up. I got 2 buckets here. I got to get like 5 buckets of rock to fill in that plumbing downstairs. My plumber, I talked to him. He said he didn't have time yesterday. He's like, if you want to do it, Ryan, just go ahead and do it. So I'm going to go get some rock and a couple bags of Quikrete, mix it up, fill that hole in, and we can knock that out today. I got that piece upstairs knocked out, which you guys seen that. And then we have to fix this plumbing down here, and then I think everything will be good. So yeah, let's go do that. Let's go get some rock. I got, my plumber's actually at a job right now where he's like, dude, just come and steal some rock off this job. He's like, we're breaking it up, so we got plenty. So we're gonna go get some from him. Yeah, it's kind of nice of him because I was like, where am I gonna get rock at? Just a few buckets of rock, but it's handy to know people, you guys. Handy to know people. And while we're out, I need to do a quick stop in the gym here. So I also own a gym if you guys are new to the channel. Looks like Nick is working out, or yeah, looks like he's working out. But I gotta eat lunch, so we're gonna stop in, eat lunch here because I got a microwave and a place to sit down and air conditioning and a fork because I brought my lunch, meal prep. I don't have a fork, so this is just makes it easy on me. Plus I can check up on here. Plus I could probably use some extra deodorant, so I'm gonna throw that on too. But then after this, I gotta actually get a haircut today at some point too. But we gotta go by the hardware store, get the plumbing, and yeah, we still got some stuff to do today, and day is running out of time, so we gotta keep moving. Well, hopefully you guys can see kind of what we got going on here. If you guys watched the vlog the other day, this was last week, I don't know when, Wednesday maybe, that we had to cut this concrete out, break the concrete up, and haul it all out in buckets. And then now we had to fill it in with gravel and then put some concrete over it. So that's what we're doing now. just gotta make sure it gets filled in good. Yeah. One more bucket would have been better. Dang. I guess what we're going to try to do is we're going to put 2 bags of concrete in there and hopefully this big rock needs to go over here, I think. I don't know. Yeah, maybe right there. Alright, so let's mix up some concrete. I'm mixing it in 2 buckets for right now, just so I got plenty of mixing room. I'm not like getting this crap in your lungs though. We'll mix it up wet. That way we got plenty of working room. We got a whole nother bag that we can mix with it. And we can always add more if we need to. Oh yeah, this is right how I want it. Okay, 2 buckets mixed. Not nearly enough to fill the hole though. A couple more bags. All right, well, dang it. I gotta go back to the store. 1 more bag mixed up. Oh. Trying to find that sweet spot for it. It's just might actually do it. Could have been a little bit wetter, I think. Alright, so I ended up getting 2 more bags. I got a bag and a half on it right here. I think it'd be good. I still got half a bag left. Just make sure I can get it out to the edge. Yeah. As I'm sitting here working and thinking, because this is one of the last things we have to do, plus a piece of plumbing. But when you're working on stuff like this, the best thing to do is be thinking about what you're going to invest in next. Like when this job's done, or when you make money off of this property, or make money off of whatever, when you have money coming in, whether it's through an asset or liability, sell a liability off, whatever, you want to have that money spent already before you even make the money, or at least be trying to find a way to spend that money. And you want to spend it on assets, not liability. So when I say you already have the money spent, I'm saying that the wealthy have ideas. Like they're already thinking of, what can I invest in to make me more money? What can I use this money after this job's done to make me more money. And so like this is done, but I'm already thinking about how I can put it into more real estate. I mean, I'm closing on a property Thursday, so I'm already buying more real estate. But it's like, I already had that bought without the money from this. So it's like, what can I buy? What more assets can I buy to make me more money? So I'm thinking mic cover could use some more money pumped into it. I could buy another piece of real estate. I could invest in the gym a little bit more, or I could invest in a totally new business. So there's lots of things to do. If you don't know what you want to invest the money in, stocks is always an option. Not my fan, or not my cup of tea, but stocks are always an option. Silver and gold's always a good option. Lots of places to spend the money, but what you want to do is you want to find a place to put that money before you get a check and you don't know what to do with the money, and then you end up buying a liability, which is the biggest no-no. You don't want to do that. That's the last thing you want to do, is spend it on something that's going to cost you money. It's going to take you money out of your pocket. So, as you guys are out there working on stuff, it's great if you can flip a house. It's great if you can start a business and make a bunch of money in a week or a month. But it all doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money you make if you're putting it all back into liabilities. All right, well, I think that's about as good as I can get it, at least. All filled in. Hopefully tomorrow or the next day, I'll give it a few days so it can really dry up good. But hopefully we can come in, clean up the area. It'll look nice and pretty. I'm gonna leave my mess down in here. And then I'm gonna work on this piece of plumbing. Probably won't bring you guys along for it, but I will show you guys the final product of it. Hope that turns out good. I don't know why I want it, but I got a lot of buckets to clean out. So I'm gonna work on cleaning that stuff up before I start my plumbing. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out so far. Tomorrow and the next day will really tell how good it turned out though. All right, well, I didn't take you guys through the process. It was pretty basic though. I just cut a little pipe here. I boiled it down in. And I did smooth that up a little bit. It's pretty wet, but I was trying to make it smooth and look clean for the finish, but I don't have the time to sit around and keep troweling it as it dries, so it might not be the prettiest thing in the world. I mean, it's gonna look good, but I don't know. Someone could probably nitpick it, but I don't care. It's the pipe's fixed, the hole's filled, and I did match the curve of the basement so that water drains, because it's nice to have a little drain edge around your basement so you can wash it out, or if it ever does leak, it at least runs down that drain edge rather than just straight through your floor. Let's see. My feet are a little muddy, but I wanted to do one thing before we got out of here. I've been trying to take some furniture and stuff. So, oh, I gotta hook that sink up too before I go, but I think I'm gonna take this home. This is a brand new Keurig that does the pods and a pot, and it's obviously not gonna get used here, so I'm gonna take it home. And my fiance would love to have a new one, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this to her as a little surprise for the night. But I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's 6 o'clock at night, and I basically got everything I need to get done for the day. So I need to get my truck loaded up. I need to go home, edit the vlog, make something for dinner, because as you guys know, or maybe you don't, we're doing a weight loss challenge right now as well. So I am in a calorie deficit, so I have to go home and make something for my dinner. I meal prep my lunches, but not always for dinner, because it's like, I don't know, I don't want to eat the same thing I did for dinner as I did lunch. So I still got a few things I need to get done this evening, so I'm gonna wrap up the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the little kind of stuff you guys are gonna have to do if you guys own real estate. I would say that you might get lucky and have someone else do it all, but a lot of times you gotta do a lot of the work yourself. But it is still a good investment. Highly recommend it. It's a hard hustle if you're gonna do it for a living though. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress mentally and physically. And it can take you guys years to get an account built up, but it is a great asset to have in addition with anything else. So maybe start this while you're doing a 9-to-5, and it'll help you get out of your 9-to-5 to start another business. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog, just hanging out, seeing what I do, seeing what it takes to be successful in the sense of making money on you guys' own, not in a 9-to-5 job. And I hope this is just an enjoyable channel where you guys can come and hang out and de-stress and relax and watch it in your evening. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day, whether you're getting your day started or you guys are finishing your day. I hope it's been great, or hope it is great. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. If you guys haven't, please subscribe to the channel because it helps me grow. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.